Welcome to the Mavis Beacon Typing Institute. Just type your name in the user name box or select your name from the list below and we can get started. Welcome to typing class. I'm your teacher, Mavis Beacon. Click the computer in the center of your screen to start your lesson. Click on the door to your right to go to the game hallway. Click on the door to your left to go to the Media Center. For other options, select from the menu bar. For help, click here to visit the game hallway. Click here. Let's get started with a typing test to find out where to begin. Click on the Test Typing Level button and type the letters as they appear. Let's get started with a typing test to find where to begin your instruction. Click Start Lesson and type the letters as they appear. The test shows you're a beginning typist. There are lots of ways to improve your skills. Let's get started. Say these keys to yourself as you type them so your fingers will remember. Drill lessons are designed to help you practice key combinations. These key combinations will soon be second nature to you. I'm pleased that your hard work has paid off. It's time for a short quiz to see how you're doing. you're as pleased with your progress as I am. These key combinations will soon be second nature to you. I'm glad to see that you are highly motivated to succeed. Wonderful. It's time for a short quiz to see how you're doing. Be happy that your excellent techniques are making you successful. Congratulations on reaching the intermediate level. You should be very delighted with your success. Say these keys to yourself as you type them so your fingers will remember. Each time you practice a key, you'll know it better. You will master the keys by typing them repeatedly. Be happy that your excellent techniques are making you successful. Say these keys to yourself as you type them so your fingers will remember. Drill lessons are designed to help you practice key combinations. As you type these keys accurately, be proud of your success. I'm glad to see that you are highly motivated to succeed. Wonderful. Let's have some fun and learn at the same time by playing a game. In Chameleon Picnic, accuracy is the key. To begin, type the letters as they appear. Make sure you're comfortable and relaxed during this lesson. Welcome to the Media Center. You can practice your typing by clicking on the computer. The VCR shows you live action videos. Make your own lessons with the custom lesson designer. Visit the Mavis Beacon website by clicking on the Internet globe. Select a title or category from the list below to view informative videos.
Whether you're just learning to type or brushing up on your typing speed, Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing wants you to develop your skills in the healthiest, most comfortable way possible. This video module contains information on cumulative trauma disorders and office ergonomics, two of today's most highly profiled health topics. We hope you find this information useful. Because new discoveries and treatments are constantly unfolding, we encourage you to learn more about these topics through your local library, the internet, and your healthcare professional. As the name implies, cumulative trauma disorders usually occur as a result of activities that accumulate damage to the body. These activities typically involve some sort of motion or angle that's stressful, such as continually repeating a particular movement or holding your body at an unnatural position for long periods of time. Typists and computer users are among those susceptible to cumulative trauma, although it spans a spectrum of occupations, from musicians to assembly line workers. Long periods of high-speed typing and heavy use of pointing devices, such as mice and trackballs, are some of the most common culprits behind computer-related CTDs. Equally at fault are elements of poor posture, inadequate equipment, and a lack of exercise. Left untreated, the long-term result can be injury to joints, ligaments, tendons, nerves, muscles, and blood vessels. Why do only some people get CTDs? Well, there may be a combination of factors. Genetics, for one, which can dictate wrist size, tendon lubrication, or other anatomical traits. Health conditions, such as arthritis or diabetes. Hormonal changes brought on by pregnancy, oral contraceptives, or menopause. And trauma, such as a blow to the wrist or arm. But the most common reasons people get CTDs still relate to their work styles and environments. Early detection is especially important in avoiding long-term injury. Some of the symptoms of CTDs are tightness, stiffness, or pain in your hands, arms, neck, shoulders, or back, tingling, coldness, or numbness in your hands, clumsiness or loss of gripping strength, pain that wakes you up at night. Correcting chronic CTDs can require the use of slings, braces, even surgery. Recovering is sometimes a long climb up a slippery hill, and in extreme cases, only a partial success. So it's in your best interest to do everything you can to reduce your risks. The best results seem to come from adhering to two basic principles: ergonomics and exercise. Strong yet supple, capable of phenomenally precise movement, able to heal itself, the human body is a magnificent feat of engineering. So why do CTDs still occur? Perhaps a quick look at our anatomy will help you understand. First, let's see how our bodies initiate movement. The ligaments attach one bone to another. By making this connection, they contribute to the body's structural support and allow movement within a range of control. The tendons attach the muscles to the bone. Muscles contract and relax to initiate movement. They help support the body's posture, and their pumping action promotes circulation. The joints, formed where the bones come together, guide and limit our range of motion. When any part of this intricately interrelated system is stressed, pain and injury can occur in a number of places. These injuries generally can be divided into two main categories: soft tissue inflammation and nerve compression problems. Soft tissue inflammation is the result of irritation to ligaments, tendons, and muscles. Nerve compression problems include pressure on the spinal cord, the nerves coming off the spinal cord, and on the nerves in your arms or legs. Carpal tunnel syndrome, one of the most common forms of CTDs among typists, involves both soft tissue inflammation and nerve compression. Looking at this model will show you how carpal tunnel syndrome occurs. The carpal tunnel is made up on three sides by the wrist bones and on the fourth side by a tough ligament. Passing through this structure are blood vessels, which supply nutrition to the hand, one of the three main nerves of the arm, the median nerve, which supplies sensation to the thumb, index, middle, and about half the ring finger, and 9 tendons, 2 each to the 4 fingers and 1 to the thumb. That's a lot of stuff to pass through a tunnel that's roughly the size of a dime. Each tendon is lubricated by a special fluid and protected by a smooth sheath to help it glide easily. In carpal tunnel syndrome, however, overuse of the tendons causes them to become irritated. The sheaths become rough and reddened, lubrication diminishes, and the tendons swell with inflammation. The carpal tunnel can't get any larger, so as the tendons swell, they exert pressure on the soft structures within the tunnel, especially the median nerve and the blood vessels. The result is tingling, numbness, and eventually severe pain. If prolonged, actual hand muscle weakness can occur. Carpal tunnel syndrome can be treated with steroids, anti-inflammatories, physical therapy, or even, in extreme cases, surgery. But carpal tunnel syndrome is only one of many CTDs. Other soft tissue and nerve compression problems can also occur. A thorough medical examination and accurate diagnosis is critical. Prevention, of course, is always a better alternative, and one of the best places to start is your workspace. Where are you practicing your typing? Is it in a space that's ergonomically correct? Ergonomics is the science that deals with people, their work environment, and the tasks they perform within it. When the environment and its work processes are well designed, we stay healthier and more productive. Let's take a look at a typical workstation and how you should fit within it. One of the best investments you can make is a good ergonomic chair. You should be able to adjust its height and tilt, the height of its armrests, if any, and the depth of its seat. It should also offer you good lumbar support. Check to make sure it has a 5-point base with casters so you can easily roll around your workspace. Your workstation should be set up to allow you to work in a relaxed, neutral position. This reduces tension in the muscles and tendons of your whole body. If you're under a lot of stress at work, and who isn't, this is doubly important. What is a neutral position? Well, you're in a neutral position when you've lined up the segments of your body so that gravity actually helps hold you together. This means that your head is directly over your shoulders over your hips, and so on. Your arms are comfortably at your side with your elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. While typing, your goal is to position your body at the correct height and distance from the keyboard in order to place your hands in a neutral position. Follow these guidelines to work in neutral. If you can adjust your work surface height, then set the chair height so that your thighs and hips are well supported by the chair and your feet are firmly on the floor. On the other hand, if your work surface height is fixed, then adjust your chair height to properly position your hands. You may need a footrest if your feet dangle. Make sure your wrists are straight and level, not bent back or down, or at an acute angle to the keyboard. If your chair has adjustable armrests, position these to support your elbow and forearm in a neutral position. Don't slouch down or lean forward. Sit up straight with your back resting firmly against the cushion of your chair. Keep your head in relaxed alignment with your spinal column, like a ball on top of a stick. Using your neck and shoulder muscles to hold up your head will only result in tension, fatigue, and soreness. And so will typing while you're on the phone. This cuts off circulation and strains your muscles. Keep your head and shoulders in neutral and hold the receiver to your ear. Or even better, get a headset. Make sure you don't have to stretch in order to type or use the mouse. Also, make sure the mouse is on the same plane as the keyboard. Finally, place frequently used supplies and materials within easy reach. Position your computer monitor so that the top of the screen is slightly below eye level. Make sure it's at a distance that allows you to comfortably read the screen without squinting or leaning forward. If possible, position the monitor so that it's directly in front of you, so that you don't have to turn your head to view it. If you wear bifocals, position the monitor so you don't have to tilt your head back to see the screen. And don't forget glare. The wrong lighting can be as fatiguing and damaging to your eyes as poor posture is to your body. Position your monitor so that light does not bounce directly off of it. Or use a glare screen. A document holder will help reduce strain and tension in the neck and shoulder muscles. It should be positioned at the same height and distance as your monitor. And always make sure you have adequate task lighting on your work surfaces. Wrist pads are very popular these days, but remember that they're only to be used when you pause from typing. Your arms should always move your hands around instead of you resting your wrists and stretching to hit the keys with your fingers. Make sure the wrist pad allows your arms and wrists to remain level while typing. Here are a couple more tips to help you work effectively and painlessly. Use a light touch. Don't pound on the keyboard. Don't grip or squeeze the mouse. Hold it lightly and learn some keyboard commands as alternatives. Tendons and muscles are less flexible when cold, so keep your arms and hands warm, especially in those air-conditioned offices. Mix your activities. Don't just type all morning and then file all afternoon. Variety is the key because CTDs occur most frequently in people whose motions are not only repetitious, but are kept up constantly for hours. Type, make copies, and file, a little in the morning and a little more in the afternoon. One of the most important things to remember is, take a break. Pause briefly after a period of heavy typing or mouse clicking. Just a minute or two can be enough to refresh your overworked muscles and tendons and head off inflammation and pain. Take a longer break to stretch and relax every hour or so. Sustained body positions, even the optimal neutral ones, can have as much negative impact as repetitious movements. Your goal should be to promote blood flow and reverse sustained or awkward positions. When the body's tissues don't receive adequate nutrition through the blood flow supply of oxygen and sugars and its vital removal of waste, then the health of those tissues is compromised. If you really want to make a difference, don't sit around during your coffee break. Move.
Here's the opportunity to work on your speed a bit with these common key combinations. I'm pleased that your hard work has paid off. Let's see how much you've learned with a quick quiz. Be happy that your excellent techniques are making you successful.
Picture how your fingers are moving and try not to look at the keys. Let's go on to a drill so your fingers will learn to find the keys automatically. These key combinations will soon be second nature to you. I hope you're as pleased with your progress as I am. Make sure you're comfortable and relaxed during this lesson. I'm glad to see that you are highly motivated to succeed. Wonderful. Let's have some fun and learn at the same time by playing a game. To play ragtime, keep pace with the metronome and type the letters in an even rhythm. Welcome to the Mavis Beacon Typing Institute. Just type your name in the user name box or select your name from the list. Here you can select your preferences. Roll your mouse to explore your options and receive instructions. Welcome to the Mavis Beacon Typing Institute. Just type your name in the user name box or select your name from the list. Here you can select your preferences. Roll your mouse to explore your options and receive instructions. Welcome back to typing class. Welcome to the game hallway. Here you can practice different skills while playing a game. Click on a game and get ready to have some fun. Practice typing common. Let's practice typing accuracy. Fire at the space debris by carefully typing the common word patterns. Road Race will help you with your speed. Type the words as they appear. Don't forget to work on accuracy. To play checkout time, place your fingers on the 10 keypad and start typing the numbers as they appear. Welcome to the Mavis Beacon Typing Institute. Just type your name in the user name box or select your name from the list below and we can get started. Welcome back to Welcome to the game hallway. Here you can practice. Want to be a speedy typist? Play Shark Attack by rapidly typing the words appearing on the screen. To play Penguin Crossing, type the words on the icebergs as they flow downstream. Road Race will help you with your speed. Type the words as they appear. Don't forget to work on accuracy. Want to be a speedy typist? Play Shark Attack by rapidly typing the words appearing on the screen. Welcome to the Mavis Beacon Typing Institute. Here you can select your preferences. Roll your mouse to explore your options. Welcome back to typing class. Make sure you're comfortable and relaxed during this lesson. You've mastered some difficult techniques. Let's keep going. I'm sure you'll like playing a game for a change of pace. To play ragtime, keep pace with the metronome and type the letters in an even rhythm. Welcome to the Mavis Beacon Welcome back to typing class. Welcome to the game hallway. Here you can practice different skills to play Penguin Crossing. In Chameleon Picnic, accuracy is the key. To begin, type the letters as they appear. Let's practice typing accuracy. Fire at the space debris by carefully typing the common word patterns. Welcome to the Media Center. You can select a lesson to modify from the list below or make your own new lesson using the Create button. Select a title from one of the categories below to begin your typing, or import and practice with your favorite text. Select a title or category from the list below to view informative videos.
Here are some great stretching exercises that will keep you relaxed, flexible, and ready to work. Practice them before you start your day, or even during work hours when you take that all-important break from the computer. Although many of the exercises are demonstrated standing up, they can also be done from a seated position. Before we begin, here are some helpful guidelines. Always stretch from a neutral beginning posture. Don't hold your breath. Breathe in with the stretch and out with the relaxation of the movement. Take your time. You're better off doing 2 good repetitions than 4 or 5 hurried ones. Don't push too hard. A little soreness after doing these exercises is okay, but never overstretch to the point of pain. As with any exercise program, if you have an existing medical condition that might preclude you from doing these, or if you have any concerns regarding their effect, please see your healthcare professional beforehand. Starting from a neutral position, roll your shoulders forward in a fluid, gliding motion. This exercise releases tension in the shoulders and neck muscles, something almost all typists suffer from. Then reverse direction, rolling your shoulders back and down. Repeat this movement 3 to 4 times. Place your hands on the back of your neck. Slowly stretch your elbows and head backward, opening up your shoulders and chest. Hold for a count of 3. And relax. Repeat. And relax. Start with your arms in front of you, elbows straight and wrists in an up position. Now make as large a circle as you comfortably can, moving in a forward direction. Relax your arms for a moment. Remember, your goal is slow, controlled movements. Now do 3 more, moving in the opposite direction, like this. These circles are one of the best stretches you can do. Here's a stretch that will limber up your hands and fingers and really get the blood flowing. First, hold your arms in front of you, elbows locked, and make a fist with your hands. Now open up your hands and extend your fingers as far and as wide as you can. Repeat 3 to 4 times using a quick rhythmic motion. Doesn't that feel good? Extend your arms out to the side and repeat the exercise. Now lift your arms overhead and repeat for another count of 3. This stretch will keep your wrist from getting stiff. Extend your arm with elbows straightened in front of you. Bend your wrist and fingers up and gently hold in position with your other hand. You should feel just a slight stretch. Don't push too far. Hold for a count of 5. Repeat with the other wrist. Now bend your wrist with fingers down and hold for a count of 5. And repeat with the other wrist. Here's an exercise that will relieve tension in the neck and shoulders. Hold your arm out to your side at about a 45-degree angle with your hand open. Lean your head toward the opposite shoulder and use your other arm to pull your head gently down. Don't force this. Bend your neck only as far as is comfortable. Hold for about a count of 5. Now repeat in the opposite direction. Slowly rotate your head from side to side, and now back again. Don't ever force your head backwards. You have blood vessels in your cervical spine that could become pinched. Repeat this exercise 3 times. Give yourself a good all-around stretch by standing up straight and tall. Lift your arms over your head and stretch your fingertips toward the ceiling as high as you can. Feel the stretch running all the way through your legs, torso, and arms. Hold for a count of 5. Repeat the stretch 2 to 3 times. A variation on the sky reach is to twist at the waist once you are stretching. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Rotate your shoulders and waist until you feel a gentle pull. Hold to a count of 5 for each rotation. Rotate 2 or 3 times on each side. This stretch promotes good upper body flexibility. It's especially wonderful after you've been sitting for a long while. Stand with your legs about a shoulder width apart. Put your arms over your head and clasp your hands together. Now bend sideways from the waist and stretch until you feel a gentle pull on the muscles running from your waist and over the rib cage. Don't bounce with this exercise. Just pull and stretch. Hold for a count of 5. Now bend in the opposite direction and stretch the other side. Hold. Repeat 2 to 3 times on each side. For a great stretch for your lower back, put your hands on your hips just slightly toward the back. Gently arch your back and bend backwards, stretching your neck out a little as you unfold. Keep your knees straight. Support the arch with your hands on your hips. Go back as far as you are comfortable. Hold for a count of 5. Repeat 3 or 4 times. Eye strain is very common among those who work at computers due to the intensity of the screen, the glare that often accompanies it, and our habit of staying focused in one depth of field. These mini exercises will help refresh your eyes. Change your focal point about every 20 minutes. Simply take a break and stare at something in the distance for 20 seconds. Roll your eyes clockwise slowly, pausing momentarily at the 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 6 o'clock positions. Repeat, moving counterclockwise. Finally, close your eyes and cover them lightly with the palms of your hands. Press very gently against the lids. Rest your eyes this way for about a minute. A good exercise program outside of work will also benefit you in better posture, improved muscle tone, and a wider range of motion. However, evaluate your other activities to see which of them may aggravate CTDs. Sports, caring children, hand-intensive work like knitting or sewing. Anything that requires excess effort, tension, or repetition can have significant impact.
There doesn't seem to be any doubt that the computer is here to stay. Learning how to type easily and efficiently on a keyboard is a skill set that will help us and future generations to accomplish our educational and career goals. Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing is committed to bringing you the latest information and technology to support your typing progress. Ergonomics and cumulative trauma disorders are both relatively new fields of study, so if you have any questions or concerns about them, please consult your healthcare professional. To access the most up-to-date links on these and other typing-related topics, visit the Mavis Beacon website at www.mavisbeacon.com.
Are you sure you want to leave?